Greetings, meine Liebchens! It is such a true delight and pleasure to be back here in the garden with y'all. The last few months, I must say, have been a challenging time, a little bit confusing, a little bit sad at times. I think we can all agree. But it is so great to be back, and back we are, beer babies, just in time for the spooktacular season. And so the first beer we're doing for this year's installment of the 12 Beers of Halloween is going to be this one right here, the Punkuccino from Elysian Brewing Company. Now, these guys are based in Seattle, the land of Starbucks and Microsoft and Mariners. And it's one of those beers that, for me, it's just such a treat to have around this time of year because it really does have a decent flavor profile mixed with this sort of fall seasonal pumpkin thing that's, you know, it can be a little overdone, but I feel that with the coffee balance, this is an excellent tasting beer, from what I recall. I'm not 100% sure on it because it's been a little while, been a minute on this guy, but I'm excited to go back and give it a go and see where we're at. So, cheers, meine beer babies. I am so excited to be back. It's been an interesting time. I helped my sister move out to Ohio, you know, looking at those beautiful rolling hills down in West Virginia, and they have a lot of different beers out there in Ohio, man. It's going to be fun visiting her. Anywho's, let's take a look at this. Just the way that this pours, it doesn't really look like anything special, but the subtleties of the lacing on the top there, really, really nice, really detaily in the foamy sort of rockiness of those bubbles. Oh my goodness, the aroma. Beer babies, this is truly a delight. See, one of the great things about this time of year is that many of these beers, these pumpkin-y beers, are truly delightful in terms of their flavor. They're really meant more as like dessert type beers. And this one is no exception, although I feel like the coffee kick kind of elevates a little bit. Let's see if I'm right. Oh my goodness. Beer babies, meine Liebchens, anyone out there watching this video, go buy this. This is a fabulous, fabulous example of the style. I don't think I've had either a pumpkin beer or a coffee beer that I would say is better than this necessarily. Is it a little heavy? Yes. Is it for everyone? No. But if you're the type of person who enjoys this type of season where things are spicy, things are heavier than they are for the summer, not necessarily like a winter warmer, but a little heavier, this is a delight. This is truly one of the best pumpkin beers and the best coffee beers I've ever had. The balance of the coffee and the pumpkin and the spice, all of those things together. I mean, you can say that about many beers that come out around this time of year, but this is truly one of the best. It has a 92 on Beer Advocate, and there's a reason why. This is a fabulously balanced beer that just tickles the fancy. Yeah, some pumpkin beers tend to have like a weird aftertaste or sort of a funky smell. Not this one. The coffee perfectly elevates it to a place where there's no funk. There's no off weird stuff going on in it. It's just what it is, solidly balanced, doesn't try to do too much. But then again, you know, it does push the boundaries of what a coffee beer can be, because that pumpkin spice flavor is pretty strong. And I will say, now that I've had a few sips of it and it is starting to warm up, there is a little bit of a funk. Not too strong. I would say it's a medium funk. It's like a Sly and the Family Stone funk. It's not like a P-Funk funk. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's funky, but it's not like super funky, like to the point that it's gonna offend people. Like, there's a good amount of funk, and it's likable. And this beer is so well balanced that it's not even there all the time. Like that swig I just took out of my medieval times glass, it was just a mild little kiss of bitter. It was like bitter kisses. But just little tiny bitter kisses from this squish squish, you know? Like that's all it is. It's not like a, oh, this beer is bitter and you're gonna... It's not... I don't know what that voice was. It's not assaulting your senses with the bitterness. It's quite mild. So for somebody who perhaps is just getting into the fall seasonal, like beyond Oktoberfest or like, you know, lighter fare that are, you know, 5% below, this one's 6% and it's got the coffee. So it's not going to like knock you out and put you to sleep right away. And the aroma, it just kind of makes you want to keep sniffing it because it's like every few seconds as it warms up, there's more or less funk, depending on like if you're swirling it, if you've just sipped it. Like there's so many different characteristics of this beer that come out the more you savor it. So this is an excellent example of the style, an excellent fall seasonal, and a great beer to have around the spooky season. So yeah, I'm really glad that I was able to share this with you guys, and keep your eyes on this channel. I'm going to be pumping out videos for the next 11 days in a row. I'm really excited to be back on YouTube and putting out some content for you guys. So I love you. Thank you for watching, and auf Wiedersehen!